Deuces, Skridlow Show in full effect. Homie Parker Edison to the left. We'll have to play a game of chess and talk some shit. So I'm Mr. Skridlow, aka Alphawetic. Some of y'all know me as that. This is the infamous Parker Edison.
Morning. Good morning.
We're in a serious mood. So my man, how you been, dude?
Excellent. Excellent.
That's what's up.
Excellent.
So the reason we're doing this, let me just first start with that before I make my move and crush my opponent. I'm just kidding. What was it, 3 days ago?
Yeah.
My man sent me a MP3 of a pretty serious track coming from his newest project. That's gonna be on Smoke Break, right?
Yes, sir. Smoke Break Records.
Smoke Break Records. Big up to Peter Lay. I've known Parker for a very long time. How long I known you now, man?
Upwards of 12 years.
Really? Been that long?
It's been a long time.
So okay, so history real quick. 1019, which is partner in crime. Parker the Number Man. I knew him back in my day going on Red Sea. Didn't even rap at the time. Me and Sin was always cool. And then I put out a mixtape at Landlord Gyms. And that's when I met this brother.
They're like 08.
Might have been 08. Yeah.
It's a minute.
Yeah. So that's when I met this brother. And then later, like they did their thing, and then later we linked up. I had a crew called FOF. And then we was getting started. We added Parker and Number Man to the crew. We did that for a little while. Due to differences amongst the crew, didn't last very long. But everybody is peace. Big up to Touch Cass, Volve One, Aesthetic, Phil Cypher, Jocelyn, and Al Bugs, who's out in Germany, coaching girls basketball, women's basketball.
Dope.
Yeah, he played professional out there for a while.
Dope.
Yeah. So now that we got through that, so I've known this dude for a long time, and I've listened to a lot of his music. And I always thought he was a dope MC, but when he sent me, this is funny because this track is not even really like the most lyrical I've heard him. Because it's not even like a lyrical track. It's a punch in your face, but a necessary punch, especially with everything that's going on. So I was like, I gotta do something where I talk to his brother about that, and then just see where he's going forward and reminisce a little on the past, and then, you know, that's that. So I think actually the song is gonna play next. Let me check real quick, and then we'll really get into this game, then we'll talk again when the song goes off. So I'm gonna put them back to back, part 1 and part 2. So the name of the track is what?
Asterisks.
Okay.
And then asterisk part 2.
All right. So here we go. Y'all take a listen. We're gonna play some chess, and then we'll be back to you in about 3 minutes.
Classic shit, asterisk, everything. Asterisk, everything. Asterisk, bar name, asterisk. Talk that shit. Talk that shit. I love your big powder lips. Angelina in that Trinidad James. That you're stealing in that Justin, Usher songs are crazy. Yeah, talk that shit though. From that Drew got me an with that ghost and that action that slim. When I cheat, fight she's from the heat. If he did it or he didn't, I seen they can get to anybody if they got Cosby.
There is a systematic effort to destroy every black male entertainer's image.
Got a new game called Fuck Kanye. When he contrasts his critics by their opinion and race, you drink a shot if he's white and speaking negative, and be drunk as a fucking skunk by the end of the game. Ask me. Talk that shit. You know why? why they don't like Kanye, but they do like Kevin Hart.
Woo!
Because Kanye is being fearless right now, and Kevin Hart's kind of being afraid of everything on camera. I like that cat. See, they loved Cat Williams till they couldn't control him. They loved Dave Chappelle, but they couldn't control him. Wait, Jay Wayne and Rick Ross, they just couldn't control him. Slick Rick and Gucci Mane, they couldn't control him. You know why they tell the backpack rappers to hate Jay-Z?
That's why I got your point, though.
It's because those cats is telling you, go get money, get 10 houses, think about it. Does Leor Cohen's lawyer want Joe Schmo rapper's lawyer to have a problem with him when Joe Schmo's lawyer got 10 houses? Nah. The industry knows that. They don't want that problem. They know money's the great equalizer. They can't control you. Get paid what you're worth, man. They can't control you. Like, you don't buy into that and they can't control us. They'll break out the asterisks and try to Pete Rose us. Like, the list just keeps getting longer. It's like Chuck Berry, Tupac, Biggie and Faith, Mike Tyson, Mike Jackson, Ed Murphy. They use sex to stop a tiger. From what I heard, Cosby Show is no longer welcome to Nick at Night.
There is a systematic effort to destroy every black male entertainer's image. They want us all to have a black.
Yeah. So that's Asterix, and then Asterix Part 2. And so we were talking earlier before the camera was rolling. It was kind of going to be a regurgitation, but you didn't hear that, so we're going to rewind and bring it back. So what inspired that movie right there? Because that was a lot of imagery, for me at least. Like, I saw the images almost like I was watching, you seen Bamboozled, right?
Yeah.
You know how they do the little montages where they go back through all the, like, mantans and the watermelons and all. That's how I felt. I just watched that.
Whoa.
That was what that did for me. So if you haven't seen Bamboozled, watch it and then look at the montages where they show like the cartoons from the 50s and the 40s and all of that stuff.
Yeah, it's like the last 10 minutes of that movie.
Yeah.
That record was inspired by having numerous conversations recently where people would complain and tell me stuff about how they didn't like Kanye in particular, and other black artists that I've seen create genius work for 10 plus years.
Right.
And all of a sudden, they're getting called crazy. And it just seemed like a reoccurring thing to me. And, you know, seeing the thing happen with Ghostface and the Millionaire Martin kid, that played into it, and see the audacity of Action Bronson go on ESPN and make remarks about Ghostface, knowing how much he's stolen,
right?
Knowing how much it's just such a it just all of these different things were just in the back of my head, and I just wanted to say something about it because I don't ever feel like.
And that's what it was. All right, well, I'm really interested in hearing. Do you have a name for the album? I know you do, but I want you to.
It's the Parker Meridian EP.
Okay. And when does that?
It's available for download April 4th, 4/4/16, April 4th. Parker Meridian available for download on Bandcamp, and then you can buy hard copies on April 11th. So 4/11 you can buy hard copies.
Okay.
4/4 you can get it for download and listen to it.
And what is the title? What does that mean? What is is there some significance to that?
It's the Parker Meridian is a big, it's a New York hotel, and it's an international hotel chain.
Okay.
And I feel like this record is, I think, again, San Diego artists and rappers in particular, I think we specialize in minimalism and minimal music and kind of this bare bones sound, and it's dope, it's beautiful, and it's gritty. But on this record, I wanted to make a bigger building.
Okay.
And so
that's where I get it. Okay.
It's the Parker Meridian, and plus it's PM. You know, I'm not sure. I think post Meridian might be nighttime. I'm not sure. So it's the PMEP because it's a darker record than
Okay.
other stuff I've done.
And how many tracks?
It's 8 songs.
8 songs.
8 songs.
And is the sound from Asterisk gonna be the tone of the album?
No.
Or is that just kind of like a really small? Here you go, but you're gonna go somewhere completely different.
It's sonically, it's all produced by Mr. Ridley, and so it's very bass heavy and it's very dirty, and it's big and it's loud.
Ridley, okay. Big up to Red, y'all.
Yeah.
That's the homie, man.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in a while. I have to reach out to him. But all right, okay. So I'm gonna go through the little cliche questions now, real quick. We're gonna get through those, right? Pop, pop, pop. Okay, so Parker and Numberman, you and 1019. How long have you guys been together?
We've been recording music for upwards of 13 years, and we've been doing shows in San Diego. Like, you can catch our first flyer February 7th, 2007. So
Okay.
February of next year will be 10 years
10
that
years.
you've been seeing Parker and Numberman flyers in San Diego.
Congratulations.
Thank you, man.
Okay. And so far, what is your favorite project that you put out? With either in the group or solo, or whether, because I know you did some stuff with Mad Flux back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mad Flux
Yeah.
back in the
Shout
day.
out them dudes.
I know, you and 1019, I know you've done some solo stuff. So like, so far, like, what's your favorite project that you've worked on?
I got categories, and I'll tell you, one of them is BDP&T. I feel like that's a beautiful, beautiful project.
Okay. Is that the last one?
That's what we did with, it was us, it's P&T mixed with Broken Dreams.
Right, Broken Dreams. Big up to Yomi and
Yeah, and Breck.
yeah.
Those dudes, we did that record with them, and every song on the record was produced by a different San Diego beat maker.
Okay.
That to me, that's like an Illmatic. Not like in the same category,
Right.
but in the sense of like, there's so much energy and chemistry
Gotcha.
at work
You
in
know
that record.
you had to clear that up because you know people.
Woo!
It's funny because do you listen to Homeboy Sandman?
I don't.
He has a song where it's called I think it's called Problems. I'm gonna play it for you later.
Okay.
And there's a verse where he says something like he didn't understand Kurt Cobain. And then it's a pause, and he's like, but that shit was still dope. And then he's like, but it's too late, y'all had already hate. Like, It's basically like, yo, like I can't even have an opinion because you got, and if I try to clear it, it's too late. You're already like, eh. So just know there's probably about 10 people that might see this that's gonna go, oh, Illmatic, and not listen to the second part. So I advise you to listen to what he said in general. If you gotta rewind, you can. This is recorded. Because you know that's gonna happen.
It happens.
It happens. Okay.
But wait, let me say, that's one of my favorite records because there's so much San Diego chemistry and energy mixed up in there. And even like on the video side, we really pushed it like a solid record. And those are solid artists. And one of the other top songs like I play once a month is Visions, where it's me, you, and Live. Is that Live?
Yeah, and I don't even know what happened. To be honest with that was a deep song.
Very.
And the crazy part was, I didn't even tell you guys really what the song was. Like, I just was like, you want to jump on the song? And we each, I think he talked about like an unborn sibling.
Brother, yeah.
And I know I lost a friend at the beach.
Yeah.
Who drowned. And then you went in about a family member as well, correct?
Yeah.
So yeah, that was definitely one of my favorite songs to do. Very deep song. But man, yeah. And you're right. I'll probably once a year bring that up and post it on Facebook.
Man, that's one of my favorites. Like a lot of those sessions that we had over there. Don't forget your line of question, man. Don't let me deter you.
No, you're good. You're good.
But a lot of those sessions that we were having over there with the FOF and recording Visions and 3 Cities, a lot of those gave me like, they were a launch pad, like they were a legitimate, kickstart for me to get in with other MCs that were of the same caliber. You know what I'm saying? And really sharpened steel.
Right. I still think my homie Taze made this. But okay, so because me and this dude will go off on tangents all day. I think we'll spend like 2 hours just talking. So we're gonna change. Actually, I'm gonna stay here real quick. Real quick. This is a copycat question, and you're gonna laugh when I say it. So, dead or alive, baddest woman. That no matter what situation you're in, you would turn the situation down to be with that one. See, I changed the question.
Yeah. I got it real bad. I don't know if this is my final answer, but I got it real bad for Regina Hall.
Okay.
The chick from the Wayans brothers and
Okay.
she's in Malibu's Most Wanted. She's the black chick in there. Woof. She's a killer to me. Regina Hall and Bobby Starr. And nobody should know who Bobby Starr is right off. But if you look her up,
Oh, you're gonna have to look her up.
woo!
Okay, alright.
Bobby Starr though.
Let's see what kind of time we're working on. Oh, we're good. Okay. So, alright, okay. So everybody get to Googling right now.
Yeah, there you go. Regina Hall and Bobby Starr.
Alright, what's your favorite personal verse? Quick. That you wrote. Just like one that you can always go to.
I wrote this verse over, we're doing mixtapes. I love mixtapes.
Okay.
And there was this Clips track, and they let me write over that. And that's what it is, like a Clips freestyle. And we probably did it in like 2 years. We did it at every show. It was just dope. We would do it over like Mr. Me Too. It was just a lot of fun.
Alright, so what is it? Kick it.
It's cause I was at the campfire, kumbaya. I went from nursery rhymes to superstar. I used to write on paper plates and napkins, rarely ever notebooks. Basically, I hated the way make what I wrote look. Coke, hooks, fiends, dope hooks, sell tapes. I made money both ways. I am so cliche, but my jump shot was shitty even though I was tall. Hella awkward, could barely even dribble the ball, but I scribbled it raw. And when I spit it, it was boiling hot. Lit it like menorahs on the 8th day of Hanukkah. What I got sublime, coke for the addict. Started like a demo finish line, this is classic.
I
Yeah.
remember that. Yes, I actually, when you started, I was like, oh, I can't know this one. Okay. Alright. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. We were talking movies earlier. Favorite movie?
Ooh. By length, Purple Rain. I've watched Purple Rain since I saw it in the movie theater.
That's funny you said that. That's funny you said that.
Huh.
That's my next question.
Huh.
Guy came to my job. A little older than me. We was talking. So he just got out of a debate. So it was a debate. As a musician, Prince or Michael Jackson?
Prince every time.
Okay. Alright, okay. And some of y'all will dispute that, but go look up musician and you will know why he said that. Because Prince can play multiple instruments.
Yeah.
And he writes songs.
Yeah.
No diss to Mike.
Mhm.
Rest in peace. But
Mike.
that's just what that is.
Mike's a better entertainer. But
Yes.
Prince is a
Yes.
better artist.
Yes. Okay. Favorite movie, we did that already. Alright, name game. First thing that comes to you when I say this person's name. Okay. Jay-Z.
The best.
Okay. Picasso.
Fight.
Jimi Hendrix.
I don't know, man.
Okay. James Brown.
Hey, the movie Get On Up. And that shit is so bomb.
Nina Simone.
Oh. Blood on the Leaves, because we just played it.
Okay.
Blood on the Leaves.
Alright, Raven Simone.
You poor baby. That poor baby.
Alright, Vanilla Ice.
Underrated.
Oh, wow, okay. Eddie Murphy.
Oh my God. That's my first thought.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Alright. Miles Davis.
Blue.
Robert De Niro.
Feel good about it.
Bill Clinton.
Genius. Primary colors.
Okay. Parker Edison.
Motherfucking hustler.
All right, okay. All right, okay. So, the last thing we're gonna talk about before we get up out of here, we got two things. One is really important. So on this camera over here, we may lose you, but on this one right here, you need to pay attention. So you recently embarked on a, not recently, it's been a little while now, a very important project, not just for the community of San Diego, but for, I think, communities across the globe that are oppressed, and dealing with police brutality along with just brutality of this system that we live in. And we live in a foundation of racism, regardless of who wants to acknowledge that or not. And the Reclaim the Community project. Where is that at right now? Who should people reach out to if they would like to be part of the conversation? And yeah, that's about it. Like, well, speak on that a little bit as far as like, what's the direction? How do you get in contact, and how's everything flowing with that?
If you're on Facebook, go to Jess Jolett, Jollett. Go to Khalid Alexander, Khalid Alexander. Those are two people who are just mainstays in RTC, and RTC has been around before the album. It's a movement and an alliance of organizers, activists, and small businesses, and that's been active and making change, especially in Southeast San Diego, for more than 5 years. So you could look up Reclaiming the Community and just find that, via Facebook, or just the organization. You can probably Google that for more information. But also check out Odessa Kane, check out Truth, Wilnisha Truth Sutton, check out Clyde Price, Big June. Like, all of these people have Facebooks that you can get in contact with. And the real beauty of the Reclaiming the Community project is that it put up these satellites and these antennas that are these artists that I just mentioned, and 3 dozen more that you can just reach out to and just be like, that same question you just asked me, you can ask them. So you can ask Tiny Do, Brandon Duncan, you can ask Aaron Harvey. Like, that's part of the beauty of what that project did, is it shined a spotlight on all of these places you can go to if you want to help, if you want to be a part of it, if you have questions. And the album came out last July. It's coming up on a year, this July. I'd like to say that it's probably 7,000. It's easily 7,000 plays on Bandcamp right now. Over 500, 600 copies are sold, like hard copies. It's still in stores. It's the video channel is over 15,000 views. It's all on YouTube, and it's all grassroots. And so it's active in the individuals who are a part of it. It's not about, the record as much as Odessa Kane just dropped his album on Beat Rock.
Yep.
And that is an extension of Reclaiming the Community. And as I said, Big June is a huge part of the movement, and he's speaking in schools. They're going to colleges and speaking, and his record is out, and that's an extension of the project. So every artist that played a part in that is doing their own thing, and each one of those things furthers the cause. And it's voting season, you know what I'm saying? This November, so there's definitely some things up our sleeves for another Let Me Vote campaign. And just, there's some beautiful things at work with that. So
we have a little bit of time left on the camera. I just found out that the other camera shut off a long time ago, so it's all good. But we're gonna finish this game of chess. We're gonna talk about some things. You can listen in until the camera dies. But I will see you next time on the Skridlow Show. Look for bigger and better things. This was a great start to take it beyond my car. For those that haven't paid attention, I drive around in my car and talk about whatever the hell I want to talk about. But we still might keep it in the car too. Ain't nothing wrong with a little conversation as you drive through the hood.
that's
so. So we're gonna expand. Parker shot me with some ideas we might explore, so we'll see. But tune in. If you dig it, please leave comments. Like if you don't dig it, just go away. And if you have ideas, then send them to me. Okay? I'm Mr. Skridlow. That's Mr. Edison. And this is a game of chess. We're listening to some music. So while we got a little bit more time, if we run out, it's all good. Movies. We were talking about movies the other day. New Jack City was the one that we went through. So I took some time over the last 2 weeks and researched the origins of movies.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna throw some stuff at you and see if you knew this.
Okay.
So do you know who originally was supposed to play Indiana Jones? It was not Harrison Ford.
Oh, I've read this. Who was it?
Tom Selleck.
Ooh, believable.
Tom Selleck. He was
Believable.
supposed to play. He was supposed to play.
Indy.
Yup.
Indy.
Indiana Jones.
Good one. Good one.
And we talked already about. I told you already about.
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks supposedly was set up to be Han Solo. So the funny thing is, think about this. That's 2 movies, big movies, that Harrison Ford
Slid in on. Yeah, man.
and became who he is today.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's another one. Ooh, shoot.
And is it my move?
Oh yeah. So real quick. So Marty McFly. Who was originally supposed to be Marty McFly? How you think? You won't guess this one.
It's Eric Stoltz.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I remember that.
American Psycho.
Woo! Tom Cruise.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Wow.
The lady who was originally doing the movie bounced when they picked Leo. The director didn't really like how Leo's direction was going,
Yeah.
so they brought dude back, and the woman came back at the end.
Wow.
Yep. Predator.
Wow.
Who was supposed to be Predator? The actual Predator. Ended up being a 7'5" guy.
Yeah, I remember it.
But it was supposed to be somebody else.
Michael Peterson, Peter Michael. I don't know. Michael Clark Dunn.
Van Damme
Wow. Was gonna be the Predator.
was going to be the Predator.
That's it.
But he was 1, too small for the suit, and
Right.
2, he felt he was, because he was doing like blood sport and all that stuff.
Yeah.